we all know the Switch is almost 6 years old. Wait, yeah, six. I almost said 7. 6 years old, right? And so Nintendo has just increased Switch production this year. We're going to have more of them because the demand is still so high. What does this mean? Let's read this My Nintendo News article. The Nintendo Switch will be turning 6 years old this year, so speculation on the next gaming console from Nintendo has only been increasing from fans. However, a report from Bloomberg may suggest that Nintendo isn't quite ready to move on from the Switch just yet. According to Bloomberg, via people familiar with the matter, Nintendo is planning to increase production of the Switch beginning in the coming fiscal year that starts in spring. In fact, Nintendo has apparently already told this to suppliers and assembly partners. As for why, there are a couple of reasons. Nintendo is convinced that this is possible to do now that the supply issues and shortages are starting to ease. They also feel that demand for the console is still strong, and they expect the demand to stay that way for at least another year. Nevertheless, the company is prepared to revise its plans in the event that demand unexpectedly wanes, which is likely the reason why Nintendo didn't give a specific target number of Switch units to produce to their suppliers and assembly partners. So, they're upping the production. What does this mean? We're not getting a new console for announced for at least 2 years. So, I predicted the next console, I believe I predicted 2026 or 25. We're not going to get the next console announced until like at the very earliest 2025. Like, now it's like totally delayed, which is like, I mean, make your money with the Switch, but it's just like it's gonna be a while until we get the next Nintendo console. I mean, man, they're up in production. Like, I feel like I can go to Target right now, and there's already so many Switches in the case, like on sale. There's so many already. Is the demand really that high? Is it really that high where you need to make more and more and more? I mean, that's just it's crazy good. It's crazy good for Nintendo because it's still selling, and I mean, it's already at 115 million, and that hasn't been updated in a while. So it's like, you're making more Switches, making more money. The fact that they're increasing production after 6 years is just crazy. Like, it's all crazy. I've said the word crazy like 28 times, but it's all pretty insane if you actually think about it. You're increasing production after 6 years. It's still going strong. And I mean, why wouldn't it? It's a fantastic console. Not my favorite, but it is good, nonetheless. So, I mean, it's definitely something. It's something special here. So, they're increasing production. Now, as I mentioned, this really pushes back the release of the next console, which kinda sucks. Because new consoles are everything. Opening it on release day, opening it on Christmas. This is everything. And that moment is being stripped further from us. Like, man, I'm kind of upset. I'm kind of upset about this. Because, like, we have a Switch, we have the games for it. We're kind of ready to just move on, That's kind of how a lot of us are right now. And to make more Switches, now, as the article did say, they plan to do this for at least a year, or the quote is, they expect the demand to stay that way for at least another year. So, I think another year would do it, because I'm not sure who wants a Switch that doesn't have a Switch yet, that is not going to have one in the next year. Like, if you want a Switch, you're going to ask for it, and like, you really, really want it. You're going to either go buy it yourself, save up money and buy it, have it for Christmas, your birthday, whatever it is. If you don't have it in the next year, and you're able to get it, or, you have someone that can get it for you, if that's the case, and you did not get a Switch, you didn't really want it that bad. Now, once again, obviously not everyone can have a Switch. I understand that. But, like, if you really want it, most people have went out and bought it already. So it's just like, I'm not sure how much longer this demand is going to go on for. It sold 115 million units. That's like, if there's 8 million people in the world, 1 in 80 people, is that the math? Have a Switch? No, that can't be right. 1 in 80 have a Switch. Okay, hold on. Hold on. 100 million times 80. Is it 8 or 8? 80. Is 8 billion. So it's like if I'm doing the math right, 1 in 80 people have a Switch. Like on planet Earth. I mean, I guess it's not unbelievable. 100 million is a lot. You know, it's not unbelievable, but that's a crazy number if you put it like that. That is a crazy number. Which, I mean, shoot, that is nuts. I mean, 1 in 80. Come on. All right. So I mean, the point is, everyone's got a Switch. Next thing you know, you're going to Target or Walmart, and they have too many Switches. The entire case is full. They have too much in stock. You go to Amazon, they're doing free same-day shipping. Like they have too many. They don't know what to do with all these Switches. So it's just like, what do you want to do? You want to make more Switches? Gonna sell some more? Great fun. But, you know, people like me and a bunch of other people are waiting for the next console. This pushes it back to be announced sometime in like 2025, which is terrible. That's horrible. But anyway, they're increasing production. If you have not gotten a Switch, your chances are much better now. You know, if it's out of stock, that is, which it's not out of stock anywhere, I don't think. But, you know, more Switches. Who can complain? So there's that. Moving on.